Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We had a rough week number 5 in our prop betting picks, but still making a profit overall, especially in our team props department. And I am back here for Thursday Night Football on the year 38, 30, and 2 on our prop betting picks here for the NFL. Start off week 6. I am ready to cash a couple of winners to get this week going off right, and we will start it with whether or not there will be a score in the first 6 minutes and 30 seconds of this game tonight between the San Diego Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. Thursday Night Football is kind of a different animal than the rest of the week, obviously without proper rest. These games are a little bit harder to predict, but here on tonight in the Thursday Night Football, and if we're looking at a trend here, so it's been established with the exception of one Thursday night game so far this season, scoring in the first quarter has been a bit low. Last week, neither one of the teams scored in the first quarter, and only once has a team scored in the first 6 minutes and 30 seconds of the first quarter on Monday or Thursday Night Football. That was the Bengals when they were playing the Miami Dolphins just a couple of weeks ago. But both of these teams have only scored first in a game once this year out of their 5 contests. So even though Trevor Siemian back here for the Broncos in this one, which should help a little bit, I think the Broncos defense can hold down the Chargers enough. Hopefully we get lucky on the coin toss and the Broncos defer to the second half, so we could see hopefully some time run off of the Broncos defense hurting on the San Diego Chargers in this one. So I'm going to go no, minus 105 from Bovada Sportsbook here for our first play. Next up, also from Bovada Sportsbook, Antonio Gates over under 34.5 receiving yards. A couple of years ago, this would have been the bargain of all bargains for the over, but this year, the under is the play for several reasons here in this one. The veteran tight ends obviously had a fantastic career, but it's definitely on the downswing. And now with Hunter Henry coming in, taking some of his work here on first and second down and in between the 20s, I don't think we're going to see enough Antonio Gates snaps here in this one for him to go over 34.5 yards. His snap count has really been dwindling this season if he's even been on the field here. He's only played 3 games, obviously, and he's not going to be running any 30-yard routes downfield anymore. He's not going to be beating guys for those long catches. He's really been relegated to third down duty, converting on those, obviously in the red zone. And outside of that, another factor in this one's been the Broncos' defense. Been pretty good against tight ends so far this season. They had really been shaky at the beginning of the year, but last week held the Falcons' tight ends to only 2 catches for 15 yards. On the year, they're allowing only about 50 yards per game to opposing tight ends. So I think Gates falls under his yards total in this one. I'm looking at him here right around the low 30s. So take under 34.5, minus 115 from Bovada Sportsbook. Those are your 2 prop betting picks here for Thursday Night Football. Best of luck to you on both of those. And of course, I will see you back here on Sunday for a much larger slate of games. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.